What's going on, everyone? Welcome to my channel. This is my very first video, so I figured let's do a horror Blu-ray collection video. Anyways, let's jump into it. First up, we got Trailer Trauma 3 80s Horror-thon. It was about 7.5 hours of 80s horror trailers. Really awesome. 28 Days Later, 30 Days a Night, Abominable, got Aftershock, got the Alien Collection, The Babysitter with Samara Weaving. I haven't seen the second one, but I do like this one. Battle Royale, Belko Experiment, Better Watch Out, Big Bad Wolves, Bone Tomahawk, Brightburn, Cabin Fever, Cabin in the Woods, Cannibal Ferox or Pharaoh. I do still need Cannibal Holocaust. The Original Carrie, Chucky 7 movie collection, Child's Play remake or reboot, Cheap Thrills, a very underrated horror comedy with Pat Healy and Ethan Embry. I really highly recommend this one. Chernobyl Diaries, Chopping Mall, Classic Monsters 8 film collection. I do need to jump on that 30 film collection. Clown, I was really surprised by this one. We got The Collector and The Collection. Great films, I love the first one. Color Out of Space, The Crazies, Dagon, Dawn of the Dead, Deathgasm, Death Note, The Descent, Demons 1 and 2, some of my all-time favorite 80s horror, just kick-ass 80s soundtracks. Love the effects, love the first one when it's set in the movie theater. We got Disturbia, Don't Breathe, Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, Evil Dead Remake, Ash vs. Evil Dead Complete Collection, The Exorcist Steelbook Extended Director's Cut, The Exterminator, The Faculty, great 90s film, Feast, Final Destination 1 through 4, and of course Final Destination 5. Love the wraparound twist in this one, but I do prefer the first one of all. Fright Night Original and the Fright Night Remake. From Dusk Till Dawn, The Gate, Ghost Ship. I do need to upgrade to the Scream Factory. Goodnight Mommy, Halloween 2018 Steelbook. Sorry about some of the glare, guys. We got Hatchet, Adam Green's Hatchet, Hatchet 2, Hatchet 3, and of course Hatchet 4, aka Victor Crowley. Hereditary, The Hidden. I love this one. This is a kind of Invasion of the Body Snatchers type movie. Kyle MacLachlan plays a cop who's trying to find this alien who's hiding in bodies. Anyways, it's a really fun time. They got some really great songs in this one. High Tension. I saw this one in theaters. Yes, I was like 7 years old, so I think that kind of scarred me for life and got me into horror films. But yeah, this one I absolutely love. I know a lot of people were disappointed by the twist, but I love the effects, and this one is really brutal. The Hills of Eyes, awesome remake, of course from the director of High Tension, but this is the steelbook of it. I love that remake. Eli Roth's History of Horror Season 1, of course a must-own for every horror fan. Love the interviews. I love Eli Roth, he's great. Hobo with a Shotgun, rest in peace Rutger Hauer. Hostel 1 and 2. House of Wax remake, really good remake. Love this one, love the music, love the effects. The Hunt. We got Intruder. Oh my god. you guys, this is one of the most underrated 80s slasher films of all time. Of course, Sam Raimi and Ted Raimi star in it. It's a little slasher film set in a supermarket overnight with some really crazy effects. I highly recommend checking this one out. Intruder. In the Mouth of Madness, I do need to upgrade to the Scream Factory. I love this one. One of my favorite Carpenter films. Love the Lovecraft aspects of it. The Invisible Man. The Invitation. It 2 film collection. It Follows. Debut. I Saw the Devil. This is a Korean horror film. Super brutal. I'd say it's a revenge horror. Jacob's Ladder. A lot of people already know the twist, but I love this movie. Some really great visuals. King of Horror collection. Let's see, we got Stephen King's It, The Cat's Eye, The Shining, and Salem's Lot. All really great films. I do need to upgrade The Shining to 4K though. Shining is just one of the best. Alright, we got another Stephen King collection here. We got The Stand, Pet Sematary original and the remake, Silver Bullet, and The Dead Zone. We got Krampus. I love this one. It's a movie I showed my kid and he loves it. He is almost 5 years old. Yeah, I love Krampus. Up next we got Night of the Lone Wolf, Late Phases. Super underrated werewolf movie with some great effects. Let Me In. I love the scene in the car with Blue Oyster Cult's Burning for You. Overall, this is a great vampire movie. Super emotional. The Lighthouse. Love The Lighthouse. Robert Eggers is one of my favorites. Little Monsters. Not really horror, but there are some horror elements in it. It's a great film to introduce your kids to horror movies. Howie Mandel plays a funny, likable monster under the bed of Fred Savage. We got The Lodge, one of the creepiest movies of 2020 with one of the bleakest endings I've ever seen. If you guys haven't seen The Lodge, check it out. I know it won't be for everyone. It's more of a slow burn, but it is another film that stuck with me. The Lost Boys, fucking classic vampire movie. Love it. All around. Saxophone guy, come on. Love this movie. Mandy, of course, trippy as hell. Love it. Great effects. Midsummer. We got, I'm surprised a lot of people haven't been talking about this one. This is like, used to be one of the rarest movies ever. Mikey. I want to say it's 1990. 92. But yeah, Mikey. It's about a killer kid. I want to say it was a made-for-TV movie. I don't know, I could be wrong. But little fun fact on this case here. Video update, sticker. Anyways, they are based in my state, Minnesota. My dad used to own a video store called Reel to Reel Video in Chisago. And Video Update was his nemesis. So when I showed him this case, he was like, "What? Video Update?" Yeah. The Monster Squad. Another great film to introduce your kids into horror. I showed it to my son. Like I said, he's almost 5 years old. He loves it. Mosquito. A kind of a guilty pleasure 90s creature feature. Gunnar Hansen's in it. Some pretty good effects, but overall, yeah, cheesy fun. My Bloody Valentine remake. I actually love this remake. Near Dark, another really good vampire movie that needs another release by either Scream Factory or Arrow. Night of the Living Dead remake. Tom Savini directed it. Love this one. I used to watch it on VHS all the time as a kid. Nightmare on Elm Street collection. Classic, of course. Nightmare on Elm Street remake, of course. Obviously not a good movie, but I have it just to complete the collection. We got The Orphanage. Awesome, really underrated ghost movie. And surprisingly scary. So check that one out if you want a good ghost movie. Overlord, The Peanut Butter Solution, Peninsula. I was so disappointed by this one. Pieces, Poltergeist, Digibook, Classic Ghost, Popcorn, Possessor Uncut, one of the best movies of 2020 for me. Predator 4 movie collection. Psycho, 60th Anniversary Edition. I do need this one on 4K. The original classic first film, Puppet Master, which honestly isn't that good, but I do like the doll scenes. We have Quarantine, Ready or Not, Samara Weaving kicks ass. Rob Zombie Trilogy Steelbook. The Saw 8-film collection. Scary movies, or Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Okay. Oh, this glare. Scream, this is the 5 film set, so you got, you know, Still Screaming and Scream the Inside Story, which are basically like a documentary and like a fan film. I don't even know, but I just got it for the first 3, and of course the 4th Scream movie. Shaun of the Dead Steelbook. Shivers, David Cronenberg's debut. I still haven't watched it yet, still sealed. Just waiting for the right time. Spree. I thought this was a pretty enjoyable movie. Some good effects. I love the performance Joe Keery did. Spring, The Strangers, Pray at Night. Street Trash. Summer of '84. This is from the directors of Turbo Kid. Suspiria, the original. We got Suspiria, the original, which I actually like the remake or reboot more. I do love both of them though. Taking of Deborah Logan. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Steelbook. Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. A pretty good remake. I know a lot of people are split on it, but I really enjoy it. We got The Thing prequel, I guess. But it's decent. I know they kind of went overboard on CGI with this. Up next, we got one of my rarest titles that I own. Ticks. A great 90s creature feature with Seth Green. This would make a great double feature with Mosquito. 2 really cheesy 90s creature features. But if you guys haven't seen Ticks, try to hunt this one down. Clint Howard's in it, and it's just so over the top and crazy. With some really good effects. Toxic Avenger, Train to Busan, Twilight Zone the movie, Underwater, Joe Bigos, we got VFW, we got The Witch, of course, the debut of Robert Eggers, The Wolf of Snow Hollow, one of my favorite horror films of last year, Wrong Turn 1 through 6, Extro, this is the second site releasing, region free, it comes with the soundtrack and a book and the Blu-ray. Really crazy 80s alien movie. Some really awesome effects in it. Really bizarre effects. We got Adam Wingard's You're Next, Zombie, Zombieland, and of course to top this off we got 2 movies, double feature, When a Stranger Calls and Happy Birthday to Me. They're not the best. Happy Birthday to Me is somewhat fun. It's got some good kills in it, but When a Stranger Calls is really boring. Up here we have the movie sets I have. The Scream Factory. We got Friday the 13th, Critters, The Fly, Critters, The Fly, The Omen, It's Alive. We got the Phantasm set. We got The Hills of Eyes by Arrow and Tsukamoto. This is a must-own. I pre-ordered this when I heard about it. I've never seen any of the director's films, but I've only heard and seen clips of Tetsuo the Iron Man. So, I had to jump on this when it got released on Blu-ray because I know the DVDs were super hard to find out of print. And now this is hard to find out of print. So I'm very happy I fucking got this. Very happy I got that one. Alright, so down here we're going to move to the Scream Factory. But we got April Fool's Day. Got Assault on Precinct 13. Autopsy of Jane Doe. Big Trouble in Little China. Black Christmas. The Blob. Of course, this isn't the original Body Bags cover. But, you know, like The Brain. Seeing that on VHS is like, whoa, that looks cool. And I just love that idea. Brain Scan. The Burning. Candyman. Dawn of the Dead remake. Day of the Dead. Dog Soldiers. Dolls. Drag Me to Hell. Escape from New York. From Beyond. The Green Inferno. Whoops. Halloween Complete Collection. Hell Night. The Hills Run Red. House on Haunted Hill remake. The House That Jack Built. The Howling. Idle Hands. The Incredible Melting Man. Jeepers Creepers, and of course Jeepers Creepers 2. Life Force. Mad Max. Misery. Motel Hell. My Bloody Valentine. Nightbreed. Nightmares. A really fun anthology film. Night of the Comet. Night of the Creeps. Night of the Demons. People Under the Stairs. The Poughkeepsie Tapes. Pumpkinhead. Relic, one of my favorite horror films of 2020. The Resurrected. Return of the Living Dead. And of course, Return of the Living Dead Part 2. And onto the next shelf. Alright. We got Rolling Thunder, a really good revenge movie. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Sleepaway Camp. Sleepaway Camp 3. I do need to try to find Sleepaway Camp 2 on Blu-ray, the Scream Factory. Slither. Slumber Party Massacre Steelbook. Tales from the Crypt Bordello of Blood. Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight. Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. Tales from the Hood. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. They Live Steelbook. The Thing. 13 Ghosts remake. Trick or Treat. Urban Legend, Urban Legends Final Cut, Valentine, and John Carpenter's Vampires. Alright, we got the Vinegar Syndrome here. I only got a few, so I'll show you guys those. Got Flesh-Eating Mothers, Ice Cream Man, Jack Frost, Mausoleum, Spookies, and Tammy and the T-Rex. Alice, Sweet Alice. I still haven't seen this one, but I heard nothing but good things, and I'm excited to check it out. American Werewolf in London, Audition, Basket Case, Bloody Birthday, Blood Rage, Brain Damage, The Crazies Original. This is actually a Scream Factory Creepshow, but I just put it down here just because I like it next to Creepshow 2. Argento's Deep Red, Donnie Darko, Doom Asylum, Eaten Alive, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, Evil Ed, Hellraiser, and of course Hellraiser 2. We got House, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Colobos, Last House on the Left, Madhouse, The Mutilator, Pulse, Reanimator, Bride of Reanimator, The Ring, the original, Scared Stiff, The Slayer, Society, The Stuff, Versus, Why Don't You Just Die, The Woman, and Zombie for Sale. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching my horror Blu-ray collection. And I guess I'll show you what I have for horror VHS. Not much. You know, Grim Prairie Tales, Hunter's Blood. We got Reanimator, Return of the Living Dead, Serpent in the Rainbow, Watchers, Zombie High. And this one is from my dad's video store, Slaughterhouse, Screening Cassette. I actually have a few things from my dad's video store. A few props that I was able to kind of salvage. So that'll probably be my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next video.